Hello, welcome to Htheory. Today we're going to be talking about my picks for the future roster of Guardians of the Galaxy characters. And this isn't some random theory I came up with. This is actually confirmed by the former director James Gunn. He has said that after Guardians 3 there will be a completely new roster of Guardians. So I picked a couple characters and let's get right into it. So number 1 would be Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer is a very interesting character. So if you don't know his origins, Silver Surfer was just a normal guy on an alien planet until this giant celestial Galactus came and threatened to destroy the planet. Galactus took Silver Surfer and transformed him into this immortal being. Silver Surfer became the herald of Galactus. Silver Surfer and Galactus went around for a while, destroyed some planet. Eventually the Fantastic Four destroyed Galactus, and Silver Surfer felt guilty for all that he had done. So now, in the comics at least, he is a hero, and he goes around and helps the planets that Galactus destroyed. So I think Silver Surfer is not confirmed in the movies yet, but since the Disney Fox deal just went through, it's definitely possible that we'll see Silver Surfer in these movies. Maybe we'll see him in the MCU's version of the Fantastic Four. Well, we could see him as the villain there, then maybe he'll switch over to hero come Guardians of the Galaxy 4. Now my next pick would be Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel is probably one of the people that has the most merit. With a confirmed solo movie coming in 2019, this is definitely really possible that she'll be in Guardians of the Galaxy. It's already been confirmed she'll be in Avengers 4 too. So if you don't know who Captain Marvel is, she was an Air Force pilot and she got captured by the Kree race. She was taken and experimented on and given many powers like flight, super strength, absorption, and energy projection. In fact, she's so powerful that the directors of Avengers 4 and Captain Marvel had said she's the most powerful character we've seen in the MCU. I think it'd be really cool if Captain Marvel was in this movie, and a lot of people are thinking she'll join the Avengers, but I'm thinking more of the Guardians of the Galaxy route just because of her cosmic roots and how connected she is to space. Now, Captain Marvel, some people say she's too powerful, but I think the next roster of Guardians of the Galaxy should be more powerful because, in my opinion, the Guardians of the Galaxy that we have now are extremely weak. Almost too weak for my liking. Okay, so the Guardians of the Galaxy has been a very popular franchise, and it has some beloved characters, so I don't think they'd get rid of all of them. If I were to pick two characters that they would keep, it would be Drax and Groot. I would say Star-Lord, but after Infinity War, a lot of people seem to hate Star-Lord just because of the decisions he's made. Drax, just because he's the funniest character there, and he just will add comedic relief. Because the characters I picked for my roster, most of them aren't the most funny in the world, and Drax will provide that comedic relief and play off the personality of the other characters. Now also I picked Groot, not because of any personality reasons or anything, I just think Groot sells the best toys. So why would Marvel get rid of their number one moneymaker? So they just keep Groot around in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Who knows if he'll be an adult by that time? We don't know. The next movie is definitely a long shot. Now, not because of the character I'm talking about, because of the rights. So this character would be Venom. He has this parasite from space that surrounds him. And Venom usually is a villain of Spider-Man. But sadly, right now, Sony has held Venom in their own universe with its own movie coming out in October. Now, I am looking forward to this movie, but I'm really sad Venom is not in the MCU. Now, let's say Sony somehow gives up Venom back to the MCU. In the comic, Venom has been a villain and an anti-hero, but in the current era, he is a hero. He has a comic series called Venom Space Knight, where he basically joins the Guardians of the Galaxy. So this could definitely give Marvel a reason to add him into the storyline. Now, Venom, he's very powerful. He could maybe be the darker character of the team. He could play off the lighter personalities like Drax. So I think he'd be a really cool character to add. Probably not too possible, but who knows, anything could happen. The next member is an extremely likely option, so it would be Adam Warlock. Now, Adam Warlock, we have seen him in Guardians of the Galaxy. So in the post-credit scene of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we see Aisha. She's the member of the Sovereign race. And Aisha, she's creating a new type of species in her race, and she calls them Adam, and we see the chrysalis of Adam. We don't actually get to see the actual look of Adam Warlock yet, but in the comics, Adam Warlock is a very special character. In the Infinity War comics, he is crucial, although he has not appeared in the movies yet. Who knows, he may appear in Avengers 4. Now, Adam Warlock, like I said, is extremely powerful. He's very mentally and physically smart, where his true strengths lie is in his usage of the Soul Stone. So Adam Warlock uses the Soul Stone in the comics many times, and maybe it could be the same in the movies. Maybe after Thanos is defeated, if the stones aren't destroyed, Adam will probably use the stone. Who knows? Maybe in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, he starts out as a villain, but he breaks Aisha's programming and joins the Guardians. So, just a really cool option, and I think it's definitely one of the more likely choices. Now, last but not least, I picked Iron Man. You might be thinking, Iron Man? He's been known to be an Avenger, but not necessarily. In a recent comics line, I believe it was around 2015, Iron Man actually did become a Guardians of the Galaxy member. He got this cool spacesuit, Iron Man spacesuit, I'll put it up on screen, allowing him to shoot through space, and his motives for joining the Guardians was just kind of to get a new experience, at least in the comics. In the movies, I would change his motives up a bit. Maybe he's dealing with the losses of Avengers 4 and wants to go pursue the Kree and other species for what they have done during the events of the movie. Another cool storyline that could play out in space is the Ultron Annihilation story. This is when Ultron basically takes over an alien race called the Annihilators and starts to destroy the galaxies. So maybe the Guardians will recruit Iron Man because of his connection to Ultron. Not the best received in Avengers Age of Ultron, so it could be a good way to kind of redo and do a small revamp of the character. I think these characters would make great members of the new Guardians of the Galaxy. Keep in mind that these new members are purely speculation, some evidence to back them up. I think this new roster of Guardians will make the Marvel Cosmic Universe a much better place and bridge the gap into the ever-expanding Marvel Cinematic Universe.